Hi guys. So today I want to talk about the Fitbit Ionic once more, and mostly about the point if it's worth the money or at the moment, and this moment is like in the middle of October of 2017. So if you watch at a later date, you might have to check out my other videos on this stuff, because I think my opinion will change on this thing. Yeah, actually, if you remember my story about the scratch display, and there's a warning to all of you buying Ionic, you really should get a scratch protector of some sort, because I think here we can see it a bit better in this perspective. I have some severe scratches here on the side, which are luckily not in the visible area, but quite annoying, and also here on the metal, you can see them quite well. So I think I found the culprit is when I close the door here. The door handle is quite close to the wall, and it's a concrete wall which is just painted a bit. So I'm probably scraping. Yeah, and it's a bit strange because with the Charge 2 I never had scratches. I used the protector, but not for like the first 2 or 3 months. And the device is a big more unwieldy, so it's a bit strange, but maybe it's because display is only like half the size, it's not so exposed. And for this I contacted the Amazon customer service, and yeah, thumbs up to Amazon Germany, and I know why I buy at them and not at Fitbit themselves, because they sent me a new one for the display problem here, which is quite nice, but I won't unbox it till I got a protector, because yeah, I have some in the mail. I ordered some previously, but they didn't arrive. Yeah, and it's really a bad idea to use this thing without protection. At last, in my case, and yeah, as I said, this is only a minor scratch, like here in the not visible area. But I cannot warn enough. If you buy Ionic, get a foil, or I have two kinds of protector in the mail, and I make a video on them as well, so you can check out which style you prefer. So, but back to the device. 2017 October. Is it worth it? Can I recommend it? And I would say for most people you can quite certainly say no, not really. Not at the moment, at least, because the device just came out like a couple of weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks now. And it cannot do so much at the moment. I'll just show you here in the app. So you can see I have been sleeping wet and quite inactive today. But I still have to deal with my head edge stuff. So if you go to the apps, and actually this is the German version of the App Store, then you can see that I have actually all the apps which exist are installed on the device itself, and this is not so much. And if you would be in the US, you would get the Pandora app, and you would get the Starbucks app, and that's it. Yeah, basically that's what you get extra. So if you are a true customer of Starbucks and really like them, you're welcome. And if you are subscribed to Pandora, not so many people are, then you actually will be able to I think you can actually drop your music directly on the thing from your phone, so you don't have to do the connecting thing with the computer, which it works better than I expected, but it's still far from up to the time of 2017. So yeah, feels like in soon ages, or like first iPod stuff. Yeah, so that then also the wallet thing for me here in Germany, I think there's not even a single bank which is supporting it. Let's just see if you can see it here. I don't know. Have to go to the site, but there are only a couple of banks in the US and some in Australia. There's only a limited selection of, you can see it, I think, here in the wallet, which are supporting it. Then, okay, haven't connected to the tablet, so you have a list there, and you can probably check it up on the website. But it's a chance that your bank does not support it at all. Then in Europe, the whole NCF and riders paying with your phone or watch or something, it's not really so developed at the moment. But yeah, then you have the Strava app, but as far as I understand, you only can see your works out there and compare them, which does not feel so great. So not something you would do on your watch usually. So it is, yeah, not sure how much worth it has there. So as I see, it cannot do so much at the moment. There is actually a tremendous space for development and for improvement, especially apps side. Like Fitbit has teamed up with a company which produces a wireless blood sugar measurement system, for example, which is not, in my case, not so interesting, but for some people this is really fantastic if they can combine stuff and you don't need to synchronize with other devices. Then there will be added a sport edition from the Fitbit around Christmas this year, which maybe gives you the wristband, the sport wristband, right away with the device, which is certainly a good idea, because I think the standard ones, or alas for me, with the standard wristbands of Bluetooth trackers, I have always gotten skin rash so far, and as you can see, my skin looks as bad as usual with this one. So, and it wears quite nice. So, yeah, actually the device itself, it wears perfectly. It tracks very accurately. It's a very good sports tracker. But just for $300 or $350 if you're living here in Europe, this is a bit too expensive at the moment. So I think if you are thinking about buying one, it's probably good at last to wait for the Editor Sport Edition or some sale around Christmas. And then they will probably have also some more apps which are interesting. The people where you can recommend it is like if you are a Pandora subscriber who never wants to take his cell phone with him, and maybe even likes to buy a double latte after his workout without having needing his wallet. So yeah, this is like the case where the device is absolutely perfect. Also works quite well in water, not so much with the tracking. I think this disengages when you are tracking a swimming workout, but I took it to the pool, and other than a few scratches which happened probably in another space, it survived quite well. So wears nice. It's a really beautiful and nice, or beautiful maybe not, but it's a really nice device to have. But for the money at the moment, if you are already having like a Fitbit Charge 2, you don't get so much extra. You get some colors, a nicer screen, but that's basically it. So let's say also the Coach app, for example, it has 3 workout in it. So this is not really something where I can say this is generally a device which is for everybody recommendable. As I said, for some special cases, and not cases, just people who have special demands, like if you don't want to take your cell for your jogging workout, this is quite a nice device, but it's quite expensive, and we cannot really say how it will develop. So if any third-party developers will jump up and will give you the app you are expecting, or if for example the Coach app will probably have a paywall for getting more workouts, and yeah, then you have to pay extra money, and the device itself has been quite expensive in the first place. So yeah, really at the moment I would not recommend it generally. Not that it's a bad device, it's just not yet at the point where it lives up to the expectations which you will develop if you watch the advertisement. Yeah, and that you should be aware, and there's no guarantee that some of the stuff will ever come, like the H2 levels of your blood stuff, which it can supposedly measure, is not integrated at the moment. So maybe they will bring it, maybe they won't. I think Fitbit will do something in the direction, but there's no guarantee at the moment. So like if this thing sits like a stone in the shelves and nobody buys one, no third party company will invest money to make great apps for it, and then it will die a slow death, and we cannot tell at the moment which way it's going. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I hope the video was not too long or too ranty. I really don't hate the device. I really like the device actually, but I just cannot recommend it generally.